Greetings carnivores and welcome back to Carnivore Confidential. The chicken wing, the humble chicken wing. Story has it that the buffalo chicken wing originated, of course, in Buffalo, New York, upstate New York. One night, a fellow came into his grandmother's restaurant, his grandparents' restaurant. It was called the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. After his hockey game with all his mates and they were starving, Grandma didn't have anything for them except a bunch of chicken wings that were designated for the stock pot she was going to make chicken soup. But to please her grandson and all his buddies, all his starving buddies, she tried to figure out what she was going to do with them and then decided to throw them in the deep fryer and see what happens. And the buffalo chicken wing was so-called. So the story goes, that's the way it came around. But those were deep fried. I'm not sure if many of you are aware of the process that you can treat chicken wings like they're deep fried. They come out crispy as can be in the oven. And here's what happens. It's kind of a sciencey thing. First of all, you got to salt them. And when you think you've added enough salt, add some more. Because dry brining, you need to dry brine them, which means you salt them and put them in the refrigerator for a day. Now, what happens with any poultry product when you dry brine it is the salt pulls moisture out of the meat, which liquefies the salt, which draws the salt back into the meat and tenderizes it. If you've never had a dry brined turkey or chicken, you really have to try this for yourself. I've talked about it before and it's amazing. Anyway, the second thing that makes the oven roasted or barbecued for that matter, I'm going to barbecue mine tonight because a barbecue is essentially just an outdoor oven, right? But the second thing you do is you add a teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda, Dan O'Donnell, baking powder to each pound of chicken wings. Now what happens here is the sciencey part of it is the baking powder is very alkaline and it changes the pH value of the chicken skin. So much so to the point that it forms little carbon dioxide bubbles on the surface of the skin over time in the fridge when they tack up over a 24-hour period in the fridge. Now I've already done that. Mine are in the fridge from yesterday. I'm going to cook them up tonight and I'm going to show you dry roasted chicken wings that come out done just like they were deep fried, and they are delicious. So stick around. Let's get busy. Well, as you can see, spring has turned to summer, summer has turned to fall, and fall is here, and we're just about to get some snow. Some of my winter wood is in, but I'm going to set this up and get my barbecue going, get a piece of apple wood on there, and we are going to add the chicken wings and get busy. Stick around, folks. Alright, so we're outside. I'm losing daylight quickly because it is that time of the year, so I got to eat these on the barbecue. But I just wanted to show you what we're dealing with here. These have been dry brined in the fridge, and as I said before, baking soda, baking powder. Please do not make the mistake that my friend made and use baking soda. Baking powder has been added to the bag, and they were tossed yesterday and then left. I left them on this tray so that air could circulate underneath them, but I'm not going to cook them on this tray. I'm going to cook them directly on the barbecue. All right, I've got temperature. I'm rocking a temperature of I think 400 degrees. Yes, 400 degrees. Hi, baby. And I've got a piece of apple wood on here that's going to smoke for me while I'm cooking these. And we're just going to get these on the grill. They've got a real nice skin on them from being dry brined and allowed to hang out in the fridge uncovered for 24 hours. And you're going to see these chicken wings are amazing. When they're done, they're just like they've been deep fried. Crispy skin, just the way you like it. I don't know about you, but chicken wings are one of my favorite things in the whole world. This one's for you too, Steve Aegis. I'm Linda Roberts. Actually, I'm going to put a few up here because I've only got heat over here, nothing over here. I just want to create an environment of indirect heat, but I want oven-like temperatures. There we go. Oven-like temperatures in my barbecue. So we'll close this up and I'll bring you back later. All right, so I know that it was dark outside and we didn't get a chance to really show you just how cool this came out. But if you can come closer, Andy, my beautiful wife is my camera person. I just want to listen. I'm hoping you can hear that on my microphone, how crispy these are. Look how beautifully they turned out. Like I said, the science part of it was the baking powder changed the pH value of the skin and created little CO2 bubbles on the skin overnight, dry brining in the fridge. And when you roast them in the oven with no oil, you can either do it in the oven or you can do it on a barbecue like I did. A barbecue is just an outside oven. But this is what you get, folks. And I've got some French fries in my, I call it my spin and win. Love that thing. Dry fryer. I got some Frank's. Oops, Frank's is already on the table. And I've got some gravy for my fries because, of course, we are Canadian. We like gravy with our fries. Thanks very much, folks. Hope you like what you see. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for coming around, and I'll see you next Thursday for another one. Stay hungry, you guys. Ciao.